glad I made it. I rushed from my morning class. Can you hear me? No? Now you can hear me? So, thank you. Thanks. Better?
Yes.
All right. Good. My course is on 3 intertwined subjects, or at least the way I talk about them, they're intertwined. One is Italian fascism. Italy invented fascism. There are other fascisms. And I'm guessing that many of you know something, and maybe a lot, about Italian or other fascisms. The second main topic is Italian colonialism. I'm reasonably certain that very few people in this room know much about Italian colonialism, so that's a special expertise I bring. And the third aspect of the course is on what is usually called fascist architecture. The whole course is on the embodiment of political power in buildings and spaces, but we usually refer to certain kinds of buildings as fascist architecture. I want to demythologize that. A great many buildings that are fascist, that were meant as fascist, as political buildings, don't look, quote unquote, fascist. You'll have to take the course to see them. So on the first 2 subjects, for very good reasons, Italy is known as a non-martial, non-belligerent country because of its ignominious defeat in World War II and the sloppy performance of its many armies. However, also on the debunking front, Italy has been an extraordinarily militaristic and damaging, actually, nation since the end of its completion of its unification in 1870. This is where the Italian colonies come into it. Italy was the first country to drop a bomb from an airplane for military purposes in Libya in 1911. Italy used mustard gases in Ethiopia. Italy did many very bad things, which are very seldom talked about, again, because of the ignominious defeat and because Italy, the state, since World War II, has done its best to ignore and even suppress this information. So one cutting edge in scholarship today is actually continually still emerging information about war crimes perpetrated by Italian troops in the Balkans as well as in North Africa. Very fresh news. As for buildings, they were part and parcel at every stage of the fascist agenda in Italy to modernize, and it was a very, very busy building period, many public works, but also buildings were part of the urge to control people in Italy's colonies in North and East Africa. So I'll be working through, in part of the course, issues of fascism and modernism and how stylistic choices were meant to convey and actually implement these goals of control or modernization. And then the third question guiding the course, or really the third set of materials, is the legacy of Italian colonialism in East and North Africa, where you might be surprised to see vestiges of empire preserved as lovingly as they are in East Africa, for instance, and there are good reasons for that, which I will explain. So there are still things labeled impero all around the city of Asmara, that kind of thing that one might be surprised by. But ultimately, I'm going to present materials related to my ongoing research, long-term research now, in a part of Italy that was actually founded and filled with people in the 1930s under Mussolini, and where people are very, very loyal to Mussolini. So this is not only demonstrated in slogans on the walls and photographs everywhere, but in the way they vote, and also in some more maybe extreme behaviors. This is the part of Italy where it's okay for veterans who fought on the wrong side for the Republic of Salo to dress up in their original uniforms and get together for talk about how Italy went the wrong way. So that, and this is adorned by memorabilia of Mussolini, you know, Christmas packages with little busts and keychains, also Nazi memorabilia if you want that. So that will be the complete, that's the menu for the course. And so please come on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
1 o'clock. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.